Hi guys, good morning. My name is Emer. I'm from Mies Montenegro in Milan. Um, I hope you're having a good Saturday morning. Um, Today it's nice, the weather's nice. How are you? Introduce yourself in the chat. Hi. How are you? Say hi. So my name's Emer. If you don't know me, I'm from Dublin in Ireland. I'm 23. I've been in Milan 3 months, a little more than 3 months. Okay, yeah, and today we're talking about Banksy. So lots of chat about art, your opinions, who Banksy is. Does anyone know who Banksy is? And what his art is? Anyone know who Banksy is? Oh, yes. Okay. Yashal, hi, I'm fine. I'm relaxing this morning. Great. Hi, Yashal. Hi, how are you? Yashal, I saw you yesterday. Great. Yashal, Enrico, hi. Hi, Enrico. How are you? Hi, how are you? Good to meet you. Enrico, where are you? What city are you in at the moment? Yeah, everyone else say hi. And do you know who Banksy is? Today we are discussing Banksy. So, does anyone know who Banksy is? What he does? Enrico from Genova. Oh, beautiful. Genova. Beautiful. It's great. Okay, let's see, we can start. So Banksy, in this focus activity, street art, positive and negative reactions to an artist. So have you ever heard of Banksy? Yashal, I wanted to go to see an exhibition about Banksy in my city, but it has been closed due to coronavirus. Oh, oh. Valeria from Varese. Hi, Valeria. How are you? Can you hear me okay? I hope so. I don't want to shout. Okay. Hi, Valeria. Yeah, I saw the Banksy. I went to the Banksy Museum in Amsterdam. It was very good. I didn't know a lot about him, or I think it's a man, before I went, but Yashal, I'm from Genoa too. The exhibition was there. Oh, cool. I've never heard of Banksy. Okay, well, can anyone explain who Banksy is, what type of art he makes? Anything you know about Banksy? Okay, Banksy is a street artist. Okay, and he makes street art like murals. Got murals, no E, just M-U-R-A-L-S. Good. Yeah, he's a street artist. He makes murals. Okay, so Banksy began as a freehand graffiti artist in 1990 to 1994. By 2000, he had turned to the art of stenciling after realizing how much less time it took to complete a piece. He soon became widely renowned for his artworks around Bristol and London. Banksy's stencils feature striking and humorous images, occasionally combined with slogans. The message is usually anti-war, anti-capitalist, or anti-establishment. The identity of the figure Banksy has always been a mystery, but there have been numerous rumors and theories. His art draws much criticism and controversy, but his shadow figure street artist But this shadow figure street artist has become famous worldwide. Okay. Any words you don't understand, put them in the chat. But what does anti-establishment mean? What does anti-establishment mean? Anyone know? What does anti-establishment mean? And anti-war. Anti-establishment, anti-war. What do they mean? Okay. Valeria, someone who reacts to the system. Yeah. So the establishment is the system. Yeah, government, capitalism. Yeah, and then anti means they are against. So they're against the system, like the system of everything, I guess. Yeah, very good. So anti-war means they are against war. They don't agree with war. They don't agree with the establishment. So yeah, Banksy. That's mostly him. And what do you imagine his art is like? What do you imagine his art is like? So if you don't know Banksy, he is a person who makes street art, as we read in the paragraph. And he is anti-war, anti-capitalist, anti-establishment. So what do you imagine? What do you think his art is like? What do you think his art is like? And do you think street art should be considered real art? So answer either question. Do you think street art should be considered real art? Okay, so we'll see a picture. So this is one of Banksy's first pieces. It's in London, I think. Yeah, it's in London, in Camden, in London. Does anyone know this piece? And can you tell me the meaning? What do you think it means? Enrico, I think yes, but only has a significant. A significance. I think you mean significance. Okay. Yashal, I think street art is a contemporary kind of art. Okay. And what do you think of this picture? So this is a piece in London from one of his first pieces in London. Do you like it? What do you think it means? Okay. Is she a nurse? It is an allegorical image. Good word, Enrico. No, she's a maid or a cleaner, not a nurse. She's a maid. So, do you like it? What do you think it means? And what would the effect be on a passerby? So she's a maid. I think maybe it's an old-fashioned uniform for a maid. Enrico, she's a housekeeper that hides the dust. Good description. That's it exactly. So, what do you think the meaning is then? What would be the effect on a passerby? So, Enrico has a good description. She's a housekeeper that hides the dust. So, what would the effect be on a passerby? So she looks guilty, I guess, because she is hiding the dust from her employer. So that is the kind of first meaning that we see, that we understand. What do you think the true meaning of the piece is? Do you think there are any themes in this piece? Yashal, is it about social emarginity? Emarginity. Ooh. Emarginity. What's that, emarginity? Or did you have a typo? Did you mean marginality, maybe? Or emergency? Maybe one of those two? Okay. So it's about sweeping. As a maid, she is hiding the dust. Social classes like rich and poor. Okay. Yeah, I think so. So um, it's about governments hiding money, basically, from the poor people or just from the rest of the world. So yeah, marginality, beautiful. Yeah, cool. Okay. Let's see the next one. So negative criticism. Banksy is not an artist in an authentic way. Is not an artist in an authentic way. As an artist, Banksy stops existing when there is no news about him. Right now, he is a story once again because a mural by him, street art and graffiti are no longer allowed to describe his pricey works, has been removed from a wall and put up for auction. Next week, the story will be forgotten, and so will Banksy, until the next time he becomes a headline. Oh, interesting. Okay. Any words you don't understand? And what is a headline? What does that mean, headline? They say, next week the story will be forgotten, and so will Banksy, until the next time he becomes a headline. So what is a headline? And what do you think of Banksy from this? Do you think his art should be taken from walls and like a person who draws in a journal? No, it is about writing. No, a headline is the big story in a newspaper. So when you have the front page of the newspaper, the headline is the biggest story. It's up at the top. Yeah, like a title. Yeah, like a title, Enrico. But headline is just for newspapers and yeah, just for newspapers. So the headline is the biggest story. Okay, lovely. And do you think um, his art should be taken from the streets and sold in art galleries? Because Banksy, I mean, I would think Banksy doesn't want his art to be sold because he puts it in he puts it in the public for free. So yeah, very strange. Let's see another picture. Okay, so here is another picture. Ooh. This is interesting. What is happening in the picture? And how does the location? How is the location used? Okay. So in this picture, how is the location used? Do you like it? What does it mean? So tell me in the chat. So Michelle, Enrico, Valeria, if you're still there. How is the location used? So in this picture, there is a English soldier with his gun, relieving himself on the wall. So how does Banksy use the location of this particular wall? The location is a normal street. Okay. Yeah, perfect. It's a normal street. But the painting, so this is his graffiti painting. Yeah. But this part, this is just a stain on the wall. It's not part of the picture. But his graffiti picture, his art, it is in London. Yes, it is in London. I think so. London. Yeah, it's in London. It is on a brick wall on the corner of a street in London. So, what do you think it means? Okay. While I wait for your answers, I'll just go to the next one. So we have a few pictures here now. So here is another picture. Can you describe this picture? What's happening? What is in the picture? What's this? Okay, Yashal, soldiers have to stand all day usually. Enrico, maybe the meaning is the guard, so important, is taken in a so human moment. Yeah, that's great. Means the guard, so important, but it's taken in such a human moment. So we would say such a human moment. Okay. Valeria, this picture is a robot. A robot is catching the little girl. Yeah, but look closely. What is the robot? The robot is actually a cash machine. So a cash machine, a bankomat. Yeah. So what meaning do you think? What meaning? What does it mean? So in the picture, a cash machine is a robot, and it is catching a little girl. Enrico, a girl taken by a mechanical arm, like an ATM. Yeah. Perfect. And what do you think it means? So remember, Yashao, people are slaves of money, or people are a slave to money. Good. Yeah, that's a good opinion. People are slaves to money. So you say slaves and then to money. Valeria, it could mean that you can buy children. Yeah, it could mean that as well. Also, a little girl is going to be taken by capitalistic world. Good, yeah, great. I love it. I love it. Very good. Very good. Let's see the next one. Okay. So a positive reaction. A typical Banksy work is clever but blunt, political but ironic, realistic but somehow still whimsical. Banksy's entire anonymous career might be the greatest act of marketing the art world has ever seen. Banksy's projects have come to be cherished as emblems of creativity and beauty. His work always leaves plenty of room for debate. Banksy's murals are designed to disrupt people from their daily routines, to make them stop and notice something, to see things differently. Okay, great. Can you tell me, Valeria, something about the world of adoption where sometimes you have not correct actions, where you don't have correct actions, where you haven't got correct actions. Haven't got. Good, great. Can you tell me what is the meaning of whimsical? Whimsical. Whimsical is the meaning of blunt and cherished. So in this paragraph, what is the meaning of whimsical, blunt, and cherished? Whimsical. Whimsical is eccentric. Yeah, whimsical is, a little bit eccentric, not very. Whimsical, kind of eccentric, funny, like light humor. Blunt is not clear. Okay, anyone know the meaning of blunt? A typical Banksy work is clever but blunt. Clever but blunt. So blunt means to say. Blunt is to say something, but in a very straightforward way that might seem hurtful or rude. So not like polite, can be very blunt. So a picture of a robot ATM stealing a child. It's very blunt, you know. There's a little innocent child and then this scary robot. It's blunt. And what does cherished mean? So cherished is something that we all love and appreciate. Yeah, so something that I might cherish would be like a picture of my family or a picture of my grandparents when I was a child or something. It's an item that you kind of love and hold close to your heart. Okay. So we have another painting or a picture. This is on first. Okay, first. Does anyone know this picture? Do you know where it is? This is quite a controversial picture by Banksy, and it's in quite a controversial place. Controversial place. So do you know it? No. Blunt. Blunt. No. No. Blunt is giving information in a very straightforward way that might be seen as like lacking empathy or maybe lacking emotion or something like that. Is it in Berlin? No, not Berlin. It's in Palestine. It's on a wall in Palestine. So we have a picture. It looks like a picture of a man during a war or some kind of like street violence, like a riot or something. But he's holding flowers. So what do you think it means? And what is the significance of it being in Palestine, on a wall in Palestine? So it's called flower thrower. Okay, Yashal, is he throwing flowers instead of bombs? Yeah, I think so. I think so. And what do you think that means? So Banksy is known for being anti-war, anti-establishment. So throw flowers instead of bombs. Yeah, it's perfect. Do you like it? Let me know. Put it in the chat. I'll show the next picture. Okay. So this picture oof, um, it's a very, so I think this would be an example of Banksy's art being blunt. Okay, the story of this picture is very clear, in your face. So imagine seeing this picture on the street. So not in a museum, on the street, you know? It's very blunt. So can you describe this? Describe this picture. What's happening? Ivano, it should mean that we should fight for peace. Good, good. Fight. Great. Fight for peace. Very good, Ivano. Well done. Perfect. So, can you describe this picture? Describe this picture. Describe the art. So, what is in the picture? What's happening in the picture? Or what do you think? Ivano, the men on the windows. Okay, so man, singular. The man on the window is checking the murder weapon. Okay, murder weapon. All right. Anyone else? What do you think the picture means? Enrico, this is an ironic picture, in my opinion. Okay. Why do you think it's ironic? Tell me why. And can you tell me what is the story? What happened in the picture? It's quite dramatic. So, who is he? Who is he? Who is she? What's happening? He looks like he is searching, I think. He's searching for something. Okay, Enrico. Maybe the husband is not able to see the evidence. Okay. Ivano, the girl betrayed in the past. The girl betrayed her boyfriend. Okay, good. Yeah, so in the picture, there's a naked man hanging from the window, and her husband or boyfriend is searching for the her lover, I guess. And then the girlfriend is in the background. Yeah, a very dramatic picture, I think. Let's see what this one says. Example. So this piece of street art was stenciled onto a wall and is quite comical. A man is hanging out of a window attempting to conceal himself. There is another man in a suit leaning out of the window, perhaps the husband of the semi-naked woman, searching for something. He suspects the obvious. Good. Okay, guys, you did a good job there. Well done. All right. So what do you think of Banksy? How does the context of the artwork change meaning? Okay, so it doesn't say where this is, but do you know? Do you know this piece? Do you know where it is? But first, how does the context of the artwork change the meaning? So this is very interesting, but you must look closely. The lover is hiding. Okay. Yashao, what does conceal mean? Conceal means hide. Conceal means hide or cover. So he is hiding his body because he's naked. So how does the context of the artwork change the meaning? How does the context change of the artwork change the meaning? So in this picture, there is a man, a soldier, I think a sniper, maybe, and behind him is a poor child begging for food. So I think there is a lot of meaning in the picture. The context, fire word, gallery, over a fire shop, firewood, and there is a soldier firing his gun. What is the boy behind doing? I think he is begging for food or money. Yeah, at first I didn't, but if you look closely, I think he is begging for food or money. Okay. So, last few questions. So, what do you think of Banksy? Do you think street art can ever be considered as real art, or is it just vandalism? In your opinion, is Banksy a bona fide artist, or do you agree that he is not an artist in an authentic way? If you walked past a work by Banksy, would it make you stop and take notice of it? And why do you think so many of Banksy's works have been painted over or destroyed? Okay, interesting. So, first few questions. Do you think street art can ever be considered, can ever be thought of as real art? Or is it just vandalism? So, vandalism is um, destroying or like harming public property or private property. In your opinion, is Banksy a bona fide artist? So bona fide means practically or like, is he a real artist? Or do you agree that he's not an artist in an authentic way? So, answer any of the questions in the chat. Whichever you think, whichever you want to, doesn't matter. Why do you think so many of Banksy's works have been painted over or destroyed? So I think this must be in the past. Yashal, I don't think his art is vandalism. His art is original and he puts the attention about something that normal people normally don't think about. Okay, good. Interesting. Nice. Okay, and in your opinion, is Banksy a bona fide artist, or do you agree that he's not an artist in an authentic way? An authentic way. I don't really know what that means. An authentic artist. Ivano, I think that Banksy's masterpiece are real modern art, a new way to express and communicate important messages, plural, or an important message in a different way. Okay. Enrico, for me, it isn't vandalism because his art has a meaning and is aesthetically nice. Lovely. Aesthetically is a mean spelling. There's an A at the start. So, aesthetically. Very good. Okay. So, question 2, 3, 4. What do you think? Ivano, it appears simple works, but they leave us to reflect on the real meaning hidden behind their simplicity. Good. Lovely. Hidden behind their simplicity. That's a great phrase. Well done. Very good. Yeah, I agree. Banksy's works aren't very intricate. They're quite obvious, I think. And even the meaning behind them is quite obvious if you just stop to think about it for a minute. Okay, lovely. Well, thank you guys. It was great talking with you this morning. I hope you have a nice weekend. You all gave great opinions for Banksy's work, and I hope Yashal, sorry, I hope you do get to see his exhibition sometime. I have seen some of his pictures in London. Oh, really? In the street? That's amazing. Great. Thank you guys. I'll say goodbye. Okay. Have a nice weekend. Bye.